Tennessee beat Missouri 72-67 Tuesday night. It was a very sluggish performance. For those who don't know, the score was 1-0 with five minutes into the game. Yes, it was 1-0 Missouri 5 minutes into the game. I said, and I'll stick with this, by the way. I'll actually stick with this. I don't think there's much to worry about with Tennessee's sluggish start from this one because they have.
I'll tell you what. Don't let me interrupt, except just to say this. Let's do it now. It's 4 Downs, brought to you by Dynasty Pools and Spas.
4 Downs, brought to you by Dynasty Spas, the most comfortable spas made in the United States of America, right here in East Tennessee. Drop in for the all-new showroom in Athens. Dynasty Spas, perfect for all 4 seasons. 4 Downs, presented by Off the Hook Sports.
All right, I know exactly where Caleb's going to go with first down. Cooper, what do people need to do?
Cooper Mays here. Hit like and subscribe.
Hop in the hot tub with Coop. First down.
Coop here. First down.
I should be very worried about Tennessee's sluggish win against Missouri. Yay or nay, Caleb?
H to the nay. Okay, so
that is the most Caucasian thing that's ever been said. But go ahead.
Hey, at least unlike a certain coach we'll talk about, at least I don't think I'm cool when I say it, okay? At least I know I'm corny. I embrace being like Bill from Modern Family.
On H to the nay.
All right, so they should not worry whatsoever. This is not a big deal that they struggled. By the way, Vegas set the line at 11.5. It basically was that until Tennessee called it. They were up by 13 with 3 minutes to go, and then they called off the dog. So even Vegas thought Tennessee was going to struggle last night. They had just come off a win Saturday night, and Tennessee has a gauntlet ahead. Texas A&M is on this Saturday where they want revenge, and then their final 4 regular season games are all against ranked teams. There is no way they cared at all about that game. They wanted to get out of it. They were very sluggish to start. And then when they needed to turn it on, Dalton Connect got them some points, and Toby Awaka and Jonas Adu did their thing.
I'm changing it. It's second down. Brought to you by our friends at Dynasty Pools and Spas. Mention Off the Hook Sports, save $500. They'll take it off the price of this pool. It's amazing.
Cooper Mays here. Second down.
Would you pay just to see Dalton Connect play someone to 11? You have to pay $10. You go into a gym, you just watch him play. I would watch him play. I would pay $10, and I don't pay for sporting events. I just don't. Last time I paid for a sporting event was Kevin Durant, and I went to see him last year play the Hawks. I would pay to see Dalton Connect play. I think he's that good. When they needed him to score some points, what did he do? And I told you he was going to do it a month ago. That was special to watch.
Yeah, I agree. I'd pay to see Dalton Connect score in a game to 11, largely because Dalton Connect's like Kevin Durant. His one thing is he's not the best player on the team at is passing out of a double team. And, his court vision is not like where Zakai Ziegler's is, which is fine. Who needs court vision when you're playing one-on-one, right? You're not there's no point for court vision when you play one-on-one whatsoever. So I would absolutely pay to see Dalton Connect play anybody in college basketball one-on-one. I feel like it's possible he could beat anybody. I mean, outside of those 7-footers, because the 7-footers can just back you down the whole time. But I'm talking
are you talking about the NBA or college?
In college, Matt Edey at Purdue, isn't that his name? Did I just get his name wrong?
No, I think you got it right. Here's the exciting thing, and you mentioned his name. He decided to come back, right? Now, Connect's not the perfect comparison because there's really not a home for a big 7-footer in the NBA like there used to be. If your back is to the basket, and he's more like that. But why couldn't Dalton Connect with the NIL money that Tennessee's going to have? Why can't he stay longer? How much eligibility does he have? And that would be my question. That guy, you need to pony up the dollars and keep him in there too. And I think you're going to see a situation not only with Connect, but other players. They're going to stay around, not just in football, but in particular the non-revenue sports like baseball and basketball that you're going to see.
He can't come back. This is his last year.
He needs to get the hell out of here then.
Yeah. Well, also, even if he could, Dave, we talk about this with football. Basketball, if you're a top 5 pick in basketball, you don't come back. Do you realize how much money NBA players make? They are the most taken care of players.
This is his last year. That was my bad. I thought that he would be around a top 10 pick in the NBA. So I had him a little lower than you did. Top 10,
even if you're a top 10 pick, there's no amount of NIL money. NBA pays so well. NBA players are the most taken care of players in any professional sport.
Okay, let's have some quick fun with this. It is stupid. Like guys like, who's a 3-point shooter for Duke that all he could do is really shoot a 3-pointer? It wasn't a great
JJ Redick?
Yes, he hung out for like forever. Do you have any idea how much money you made? What would you put the over under at?
I would actually put it at 120 million.
Oh, he blew by that like 7 years ago.
Oh gosh.
Look it up. Let's play. What did he make? Here we go. What down, Coop?
Tennessee center Cooper Mays here. 3rd down.
Okay, so let's turn this into a bit of an NIL discussion. So if you're these are my thoughts. If you are not in the first round in the NFL, you should probably come back to school. Depends on the position, running back. These are generalities. If you are not in the first round of the NBA, you definitely should come back because you don't have a guaranteed contract. If you are not in the top 2 rounds of the Major League Baseball draft, I would come back. Do you agree or disagree with any of those?
I agree with all of those. And honestly, with Major League Baseball, with the transition that it's in, I mean, I would consider staying in college 3 years at this point. Well, you have to stay in college 3 years in baseball. You either come out of high school, you go to college for 3 years, don't you? Isn't that the rule?
Which is illegal, and that's going to be changed too eventually. You would think. How can you tell a guy that he has to accept a 3-year contract?
No, to play well, I mean, like they can say it in the NFL. They can say you can't come into the NFL until you've played college for 3 years.
Yeah, I think that's going to be illegal too. I just think the NFL has deeper pockets. I think we're entering a period.
No, I mean, no, leagues can literally say, I mean, Dave, if you start this business, you can sit there and say, I have a minimum age for someone to come work for my business. No one's going to sue you for that. Like, you can honestly say you need to be 21 to come work for me. That's not illegal, is it? Is that protected in the Civil Rights Act?
We need to call T. Scott Jones. But first, before I ask Caleb if Tennessee will be a number 1 seed, 60 seconds from our good friends at Dynasty Pools and Spas. They bring you 4 downs. Imagine having the best spas made right here in the United States of America in your backyard. Dynasty Pools and Spas. Their showroom is open in Athens, right off the interstate. You can stop by and check out the best hot tubs and spas in the market. And delivery, yes, they can do that to Knoxville or Chattanooga. They've got complete support, spa cover, and chemicals to keep your spa bubbling at its best. They also have pool chemicals as well. Dynasty Pools and Spas, amazing discounts for first responders, military, and even some blemish models that can save you a ton, and no one will ever notice. Mention Off the Hook Sports, get $500 off. Mention Off the Hook Sports, get $500 off. Dynasty Pools and Spas. Go to dynastypoolsandspas.com or stop by that showroom in Athens. dynastypoolsandspas.com. Dynasty Pools and Spas.
Cooper Mays here. Hit like and subscribe. All SEC center Cooper Mays here. 4th down.
Thank you, Coop. Tennessee has how many regular season games left? 6, did I hear you say, Caleb?
They have 5.
5. They have to win X amount to be a number 1 seed.
4.
I think so
they
too.
4 or 5.
I don't think they have to be perfect. And what's the schedule? You have it pulled up.
I actually think I know it off the top of my head because it is Texas A&M, Auburn, Alabama, South Carolina, Kentucky.
Okay, well, we got home or away. Can you help me with home or away here?
I believe I guess I should pull it up now. I was trying to do it off the top of my head, but I believe Texas A&M's at home. That's a revenge game for them since they lost to Texas A&M by 16 a couple of weeks ago. Kentucky is at home and Auburn is at home, but Alabama and South Carolina are on the road. They also want revenge on South Carolina. I don't know if they're going to get it because it's on the road and South Carolina is a very good team. The one concern about yesterday's game I want to point out, you shouldn't be concerned about how it played out because they were going to struggle. You should be the only thing you should be concerned about because they had to do what they had to do is that once again they couldn't go to their bench to give their starters rest. Now I don't blame Rick Barnes for that yesterday because he actually needed his he needed his rotational guys to win the game because they played so sluggish. But you wanted to give your guys a bit of a break again before you went into this gauntlet, didn't you? And you couldn't do it.
Yes.